there's an idea that God does fight our battles for us, and that we should understand it. Right? And one of the points that Jonathan Sacks, Lord Sacks, is very focused on in the latest book I was reading called Future Tense, was he said that we have lived so long, and especially in the last 100 years, in the shadow of the Holocaust, in the shadow of suffering, that we have developed we are a people of alone, victimized psychology. And it's very, very important to us to regain what the Jewish mission is. Very important. And I couldn't agree with him more. There needs to be an understanding that we have a mission to fulfill which is absolutely critical for our own survival and the survival of the world. And no anti-Semite is going to stop it in the end. They're going to try. They will not succeed. They cannot succeed. And lest we have any doubts as logical 21st century beings, try to think back 150 years if someone said there's going to be a state of Israel controlled by the Jews. Try and think back that somebody would say the Jews will have the fourth most powerful army in the world. Try and think back that their neighbors, everybody's afraid of a Jew. The miracle of the state of Israel and its power, which is an open miracle. It's an interesting thing, the evangelicals changed their theological view in 1 week. That week happened in 1967. I remember growing up in a world where evangelicals were not friendly to the Jews. Now, this whole idea, those who bless Avraham, and those who curse Avraham will be cursed. Those who bless Avraham will be blessed, those who curse Avraham will be cursed, which is from Bereshit, right? Is a theme song of many evangelicals because they understood something we didn't even understand. They understood that the 1967 war was an open miracle in the hand of God.
Done by righteous people.
All I know is that the Israeli military is composed of tzaddikim. Some of them are religious and some of them are not. They are for sure tzaddikim, right? God recognizes them as such and gives them miracles on a daily basis. Right? Not that we think we should depend on it, but we should count on it in a way. Do our job and let God do His job at the end of the day. And know, the power of who we are and the responsibility of who we are, to the world. And I think this is a huge problem for us because we tend to think, okay, nobody loves us and we just have to, hunker down and survive this. It's quite the opposite. We don't need to hunker down. We need to be in your face and say, this is what we give the world. Right? And if the world listens up, it's going to be a much better place. And if not, we're going to continue to fight for it. You're not going to stop us. You're not going to stop us. We must continue this struggle. We will not give it up.